me personally, I know in that situation, ain't no if, ands, or buts. I'm throwing hands. For him, it was if, ands, and buts.
What go down with the major fam, man? How y'all feeling? We back at it again, man. Y'all go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all already know y'all gonna like this video, so y'all go ahead and hit that notification bell too. I'm not playing, man. I'm being consistent. We back on it, man. Today, what we got on our hands, you know, the Tyler Perry situation. I had to go ahead and hop up in this situation, man. I seen it was going crazy. I had to go ahead and hop in the situation, man. Forgive me, but I had to get my content on it too. The video we gonna be reacting to is by O'Shea Duke Jackson, and you know he's gonna be telling us a little bit about the story. We gonna see if we have to pack up Tyler Perry. Unfortunately, man, I know my mom is gonna be disappointed in this because she loved Tyler Perry. I'm talking about she love him. I know y'all got people out there that love Tyler Perry too. There's plenty of people that love Tyler Perry. I ain't gonna lie, Tyler Perry is low key a big name in a black household. They don't play about Tyler Perry in black households. What you say about Tyler Perry? But man, with that being said, man, let's go ahead and get into the video, man. Let me stop playing. What's up, Mom? What you doing? Okay, I'm recording the video real quick, but I wanted to ask you something about your boy Tyler Perry. You heard about his situation? I said, how you feel about the Tyler Perry situation?
What situation?
They say he got I think it's like a little case going on about him. They say he touched somebody. What you gonna do if they get your boy Tyler Perry?
Hey, that's him.
That's him?
That's his money, yeah, that's on him. That's his money, not mine.
Okay.
Just give me a little piece of the change.
Yeah, they say he got a harassment case. It's a harassment case he got going on. You may not be able to watch your show, The Oval, no more.
What?
You may not be able to watch it no more.
He got a new show that just came out called The Voice Sisters.
Yeah, that show gonna get packed up too. You may not be able to watch that neither.
Shit, now they gonna leave my boy alone. Fuck leave Tyler Perry alone.
Imagine you're at Walmart one day, just going to get some peanut butter and jelly and a few other things. Some Crest or Colgate for your stank ass breath.
Dang, already out the rip. I'm getting this. Dang, O'Shea.
And I would say that you will be buying condoms, but we all know how you do it. We all know you like it raw.
He's right, you know.
But while you're on
That's
the way
O'Shea,
out
man.
the door, somebody taps you on the back. You turn around, and it's somebody famous, somebody you know. And that person says, "Excuse me, Sarah, man, but you have the look to be in movies, and I want to help you. Can I have your phone number?" You went from making damn near
Can I
minimum
have your
wage
phone number?
to possibly being on movie screens. And just like that, you're seeing award shows, you're seeing Oscars, and you about to call everybody who's ever crapped on your name.
I'm rich, biatch!
And of course, that famous person that tapped you on the shoulder was Tyler Perry.
God damn!
Now, the court of public opinion is mixed about Tyler Perry. Most people typically talk about how his movies suck.
I'm so sick of Tyler Perry.
Me personally, this is my opinion on Tyler Perry. Yes, he's put a lot of black actors on. He has. He made their. Ooh, forgive me. Sorry about that. Got a little hiccup right there. But yeah, he put a lot of black actors on. But it comes to a certain point, especially as a director, bro, where you gotta realize, okay, like, bro, what am I making? And who am I making it for? Like, what am I doing? For real. Because it's kind of like now, he kind of making the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And it's literally the same thing. And I know this because my mom loved Tyler Perry. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, my mom loved Tyler Perry. But it's like the same thing over and over and over again. Maybe a little bit different, but it's the same thing over and over again. But he getting his money though. I ain't gonna even lie to you. He cashing in. He getting a whole bunch of bread from what he doing. So that's probably why he ain't never stop and look back at it like, okay, like what's really going on? Because I'm pretty sure if he wasn't making no money, he wouldn't continue making it. So it's enough people to watch to keep him afloat and keep him more than afloat. To keep it real, but it's enough people watching him to keep him going.
It needs low vibration ass movies.
Facts.
Now, Tyler Perry, I love you, okay? But goddamn, soon as I hit play on the goddamn movie, the woman couldn't catch a break.
It's him for giving them an opportunity in the industry.
Listen, I can say the same as Megan. I worked on this movie 3 weeks. I'm talking about from when I left my house and when I came back. And I've done movies for 5 months. Studio, $70 million budget, $60 million budget, and he paid me the most I ever made in 3 weeks.
Damn.
So that is real.
But see, Tyler Perry, he helped a lot of black actors. He did. But bro, at what cost? At what cost, my good sir? Man.
But the biggest knock on Tyler Perry is not necessarily his movies or his gospel stuff or his church plays, which were very good. A lot of the stigma behind Tyler Perry is his sexuality or alleged sexuality. Now, Tyler Perry has been in relationships with women, and he's never come out to basically say, yes, I'm a gay man. Although he does live in Atlanta.
Got him!
Stop the show.
Y'all stay
I don't
in
want you
Atlanta,
guys thinking that I'm
so
saying
sorry,
Atlanta.
you know? If y'all stay in Atlanta, I'm sorry. He's dissing y'all. Atlanta cool. I don't know why Atlanta be getting so much hate.
Atlanta is gay.
Atlanta cool.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
But I am saying that people are mixed on the opinion about Tyler Perry's sexuality. And it does seem that he has
People
a
just
whole
being
lot
nosy, you
of
feel me?
men in his movies or shows or roles. And then it was not so long ago, I believe it was last year or the year before, in which Christian Keys dropped some hints about a particular producer.
He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. And clearly, that's why it felt to him that it was okay to say these things. And I really...
Before we go any further, right? Y'all believe him? I know it's some of y'all out there that believe, like, any bad thing said about a celebrity, y'all gonna believe him because, it's some of y'all that believe all celebrities are bad. Me, I think, it's probably some bad celebrities out there, of course. But shoot, they human just like us. I'm pretty sure they gonna mess up and do stuff, I'm pretty sure that's how most of them are. But y'all believe him? Y'all let me know, man. Cause I don't know if I believe him. The only reason I don't believe him is cause why would he tell you that? That's the only reason I don't believe him. If I'm doing something that crazy and I'm doing some crazy stuff like that and I got this whole plan set up, I'm not gonna give it away like a Batman villain. I'm not gonna be and you didn't even know I had yada 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 going on. Like why would he tell you that? No.
I want to have these discussions. I want to be transparent with y'all about that. I've done my best to forgive this person, but it happens. It happens. It's not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes.
We didn't know for sure if that was Tyler Perry or not, but people suspected that indeed it was Tyler Perry. And then we got this news.
After Derek Dixon from the Oval alleging that Tyler Perry tried to tamper with his Oval.
Got him!
Now, again, we
crazy.
gotta look at the entire story for what it is.
We do.
This man, whose name is Derek Dixon, is the person that Tyler Perry allegedly walked up to in 2019, picked him out of a crowd and asked for his phone number, suggesting he might have a quote-unquote role for him. Now, seemed like all was
He had a role, all right.
well and good, right? Well, at first, because it turned out to be a small role in 2 episodes of a show called Ruthless. But fast forward! Now it's January 2020, and Derek Dixon says that Tyler Perry invited him to his Atlanta home and he accepted.
Damn.
Strike number 1, never go to anybody's house in Atlanta and then spend the night.
All right.
Guys, I'm just joking. I don't want you guys to shoot me or anything like that, okay? We understand that Atlanta has heterosexual people there also. It's just, well, anyways, I won't go into much of that. But Derek was there. He drank too much and ended up sleeping in.
That's how it always go, man. You drink too much. If his story is real, you know, like, it's still allegations and everything at the end of the day. So, it's, you know, Tyler Perry still got to plead his case and everything like that, right? But if his story is real, bro, we got to get control of ourselves and not drink too much. Maybe take a little sip. Don't let nobody peer pressure you, man. Please don't. Don't let nobody peer pressure you. Because, man, it always start with that drink. And then that's when they want to start taking advantage of people. Nah, man, you're not getting me. I don't even like drinking.
The guest room. Now, this isn't so bad because it's, you know, normal to get drunk and sleep in somebody's house that just gave you a role out of
No, it's
nowhere.
not.
But there's a problem. When Derek woke up, he noticed that Tyler had got into bed with him and started touching
Bro,
him.
why he choose this picture? He said Tyler Perry got in bed with him? Bro, if this story true, man, it's gonna be, you gonna start seeing a lot of wood. Maybe he might be the first person, since this allegation is coming out and everything. Bro might, you know, he may have started something. Other people probably gonna start coming out the woodworks, being like, hey, this happened to me too. This happened to me too. You know, of course it's gonna be some of them that's lying, but some of them may be telling the truth. Bro, we gonna see, man. Only time will tell.
His thighs. Huh? Derek then said he rejected the advances that night, but Tyler remained interested. Yes, Tyler still wanted those cheeks. And then shortly thereafter, Derek got the role of Dale in The Oval. Okay, so Oval's a show. Now, Dale was written as a, get this, gay, homeless, and desperate store clerk who had to sleep with other characters for a place to stay.
That's
He claims
wild.
that's exactly what Tyler told him he was looking for in a real life.
Bro said, since you do this in real life, allegedly, let's go ahead and put it in a show. That'd make for a great show. Don't you think? He probably slid him the paper and everything, talking to him just like how I'm talking to y'all right now. Don't you think that'd be a good idea? Didn't even give Buddy a chance to answer. He just probably put it in the show. Asked the question. He didn't even answer anything. Didn't even say yeah or give his input on whether it was a good idea or not. Just put it in the show. Allegedly. That's messed up, Tyler Perry.
Sexual partner.
Hell no. To the no.
Damn, Tyler Perry was really after those cheeks, allegedly. Derek said he feared for his career, and he tried to say that he was asexual and not really into sex. But that didn't stop him, all right? Now, he was once again invited to the Atlanta home in 2020, and then he claims Tyler began to ask him things like, so, do you...
Bro, it gotta be some point. You gotta stop. First time something happened to me, I'm not going the second time. I don't want nothing to do with with any of y'all involved, I'm gone. I'm pretty sure he probably made some money from out the, from off of everything. I would have left.
You like to get your cheeks clapped rough in bed?
All right, O'Shea.
Then after
Yeah,
that,
O'Shea
he
tripping.
grabbed Derek by the throat and said, "Look."
By the throat.
They're coming straight in. Trust
See,
me.
look, premium on the way, man. Premium on the way.
Off me.
Look how excited you.
Grab him by the throat. I'm pretty sure O'Shea put that in there. O'Shea probably just threw that in there, man. Grab him by the throat is crazy.
Then after that, he grabbed Derek by the throat and said, "Look how excited you just got." Then there's also a message that was sent that's in this lawsuit. It says, "No straight men would be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to F
Not
you.
looking
I
good.
would F you."
It's not looking
Now,
good.
again, I want to go over some of these text messages.
Hold
because-
on. They got text messages? That changes the story. It may not be allegedly no more. But for the sake of the video, we are going to say allegedly. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They made it. We may have got us one, man. We may have got Tyler Perry. Look, you know what I cook? You know what I cooked, Derek? He said, spaghetti, cake, I'm so drunk, talking, It says, what's it gonna take for you to have guiltless sex? Can't really say that. But have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of car. Geo Metro. Give up my religious guilt. Becoming a Buddhist. What are they talking about? I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna let the video play.
Because if these are accurate, they are doozies. So I'll just read one here because it has the most booty clapping involved, right? So this is Tyler Perry allegedly saying, "You know what I cooked, Derek." Derek goes, "Spaghetti, cake." Then Tyler goes, "I'm so drunk, talking ish." And then he says, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the same exact kind of car, Geo Metro." And then Derek says, "Giving up my religious guilt, becoming a Buddhist, that's so cool. Where you came from?" So Derek is not trying to give up those cheeks right about now. He's trying to play hard to get. And Tyler goes, "Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's sad. You can still have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ." So that's the only text I'll read from there. You can check out the rest of the stories and see what else he said. But let's go back
he's
to
saying
another
a whole
time.
bunch of stuff. All I know is
Derek
them
also
texts real
went
and that's
back to his
actually
house in
Tyler Perry
2021 in June.
if them texts is real and that's actually Tyler Perry number, he's cooked. I'm talking about barbecue. Your barbecue.
So it's crazy. Like, why do you keep going back to these guys' house if you feel like he's gonna always try to clap your cheeks, but you keep going back there? Derek was staying again in the guest house at Tyler's place and wearing only his underwear when he says Tyler came in to give him a good night hug, yanked down his
good night
underwear,
hug.
groped his butt, and said, "Relax and just let it happen," and assured him it
Let it
wasn't
happen.
going to hurt. Derek says he managed to rebuff this advance by changing the subject. So hold on, man. Stop the show.
Yeah, stop the show. Let me get my input. Bro. Come on, bro. First of all, I don't know why you keep going over there like O'Shea just said, right? And like I stated as well. Why do you keep going over there? I'm not going over there no more. And then, bro, why you ain't throw hands? I guess he's probably gonna say it's because it's Tyler Perry. But bro, me personally, I know in that situation, ain't no if, ands, or buts. I'm throwing hands. For him, it was if, ands, and buts. Like, no, I'm throwing hands, man. I'm not playing.
Imagine as a dude, you're going in and you're grabbing some woman's behind. You're telling her, relax and just let it happen.
That's
I'm just gonna put the
crazy.
tip in, right? Let's say you'll say that. And then the woman will be like, oh, she can stop this by changing the subject. Like, so how about those Detroit Pistons?
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
This doesn't even sound like that makes sense. I mean, I know this is like an alleged gay
man.
encounter, but
See,
if a
allegedly.
dude is saying relax and make it happen, it don't seem like you can just change the subject when somebody's ready to clap
Exactly.
cheeks. But anyways, Tyler Perry is saying that this is false. But I don't want to forget Corey Holcomb, what he said about dealing in the industry.
Listen, I used to talk about gay Hollywood. And so many people would say to me, Corey think everybody gay. Listen to what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I can't do nothing about the lifestyle of men who choose that. But I do want to give you a little information. All
right,
you
come on.
guys who thinking of coming out here thinking you gonna make it, your asshole must be
Damn.
sacrificed. You're not gonna
Must
get
be
it.
sacrificed. Must be sacrificed is bonkers. That's bonkers. But I mean, shoot. I believe there's probably people out there that did what he talking about. This may be one of those situations, allegedly. And it probably just went wrong, some along the way. They probably had some type of relationship, allegedly. And then it probably went wrong. It started to sour, and now he want to sue and get some money because the relationship is souring. Because at least from the way O'Shea is explaining it, some of the stuff do sound crazy. And bro, first of all, how did you let that happen? And second of all, why do you keep going over there? And how did some of these things actually take place? It doesn't sound like it's possible. At least the way that I'm hearing it from O'Shea.
You're not gonna get it, homie. If you ain't coming out of here to ride style at these parties,
Oh, damn.
According to Corey Holcomb, as you know, your cheeks are going to get clapped if you're trying to get into Hollywood. And for a guy like this, allegedly, this is what he's trying to say now. And so he wants $260 million from Tyler Perry.
See?
No one-
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm telling you, I feel like the relationship probably soured somewhere along the lines. And, you kind of just probably threw some things in there. It's probably a lot of it could possibly be the truth. But he probably threw some crazy stuff in there so he's able to get that money. But we'll see. Only time can tell. If we start hearing other people come out the woodworks and then they stories lining up too, oh yeah. I don't know, Tyler.
About Tyler Perry and his stance, he's going to fight this tooth and nail. He will not go down without a fight. But it just goes to show that, yeah, man, a lot of these guys out here are being blamed for stuff, or people are trying to, take them down. And I just wonder, why do you wait so long to come out against a guy like
me
this?
too,
I
man.
don't know, man.
They
It just
say you're
seems
not
like a
supposed to
whole
question
bunch
the
of booty clapping and things that I'm not ready for in my young adult life. But guys, it's your boy O'Shea, dude.
Well, man, with that being said, that's the end of the video, man. How y'all feel about that, man? Y'all feel like bro telling the truth? I don't know, man. Tyler Perry did do some questionable things in his career. At least from what I've seen on TV, he has done some questionable stuff that it make me scratch my head a little bit and be like, bro, what's really going on? But, who knows? Only time will tell. Shoot, y'all let me know if y'all want to see, if they keep updating the case and everything. Y'all let me know if y'all want to see more of this. But, with that being said, man, y'all already know, man, it's the Major Fam. It's Major, and I'm gone.